But actually, while that person is arriving, we can actually probably bring the meeting to order. Good morning, everybody. Lovely to see everybody today. I have a guest in my house. Our incoming president is here, and we will have Jamie Hardy coming in a few minutes to take some photographs. So just want to say great to see everybody this morning. And Tim, do you have an anthem for us?
I do. I found a wonderful version from a group from Alberta named Asani. They do a version that actually has English, French, and Cree language built in their very original style. So here we go.
We really appreciate that you come to share our music, and I hope you have a really great day.
This will wake you up, by the way.
Sir.
Wow, Tim, that was great. Thank you. It's really, really good. Try and recreate that one when we're together again in person.
So we can see we howled our new president into the club.
Okay, I'm going to turn it over to our Sergeant at Arms. Al, what do you have for us this morning?
Well, good morning, past President Ann. A lovely morning. It's a great morning for Rotary. A warm welcome to John. John, nice to see you. And Robert's there. Robert, how are you doing this morning? Nice to see you. But I see we have Dr. J, Dr. Doug Jernigan, our mentor, is there this morning. And Doug, so nice to see you on this very special meeting, because Doug, this is a special, special meeting for our club. And Doug, just a couple of thoughts on the last 11 years. My goodness, COVID didn't hurt. COVID really, apart from some fundraising, COVID hasn't hurt this club. We've gone forward, and I'm so pleased to see these new members.
Well, I will tell you one thing. This is a resilient, loving, and caring group, not just about their community and about each other, but about things on a worldwide basis. It's a joy to me to be associated with this group and to have a little hand in getting you started. But it is your club. You're making it happen now. This is the Innisfil Club of Rotary. I'm proud of all of you. It's a wonderful day. And Dean, I'll be the first to congratulate you on your coming year. My presidential year was 98, 99. It goes back a while. Anyway, thanks, Al.
So thank you, Doug. For those of you new members, Doug Jernigan, and you'll meet this gentleman when COVID is over. He was very instrumental in starting this club, and we thank you, Doug, for everything you've done. A quick reminder, everybody that was on the Zoom meeting last night, from Doug Weber to you, I thank you very much. And I remind you of your commitment on Saturday. And for those of you who haven't signed up and have got us some time on Saturday, if you can spare some time, please get in touch with Doug. And if we can use you, we'll certainly let you know. Our bottle drive is coming up. Okay, so this is a very special, special morning. We're moving into another year with our Rotary Club. And we have this is very special what we're going to do this morning. And I'm going to turn things back to past President Ann and our incoming president. And this is, and a very special warm welcome to Jamie Hardy, who's there at Ann's house taking photographs. Jamie, thank you so much. It's nice to see you this morning. And again, thank you for everything you do for us. We appreciate it. And we're going to turn things back to President Ann, past President Ann right now.
Thank you, Al. Appreciate that. Last week, I thanked everyone for their support, assistance, and just commitment during the most difficult year in our club's history. I think we will all emerge stronger from the challenges of the past 18 months, and we're all ready to hit the ground running as the restrictions are lifted. Our first event is coming up this Saturday, and we will have a new leader of our club leading us forward. Dean Bercier, you've been selected by the members of this Rotary Club to guide its affairs during the coming year. You have been entrusted with an important responsibility that will help shape the club's future. Incoming President Dean, you have been elected to the office of President of the Rotary Club of Innisfil by its members. It is an expression of their confidence in your leadership. I hereby give President Dean, I'm moving over here now. Where's your pin?
It's here. It's on the.
No, that's, here it is. Is this one? Okay, I hereby give President Dean this pin. I should have had the pin off the card and ready. Okay. Here we are. Can I just put it?
Yeah, that's fine.
There? Thank you. It's a very thick collar. Sorry.
No worries.
Here for now.
That's right.
Because it's not.
Boom.
Okay, and I'm going to give the gavel as a symbol of the transfer of power and as a symbol of the transfer of the administration of this club. So congratulations, President Dean, and I'm going to turn the meeting over to you now. So thank you. No,
That's
mine.
do you want to turn your volume down?
Yes, I'm going to. And I'm going to go on mute.
All right. Thank you, everyone. And I'm going to get Ann to stand back up here
Maybe you could take this picture too.
so I can give her her past president pin.
Okay.
Get the right angle.
Camera guy's telling us what to do.
Okay.
And I'm also going to present her with her past president's jackets.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, everybody. President Dean.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, it's butterflies. I don't know what, it's weird. We'll be honest, I did have something nice prepared and written all out, but I did forget it on my office. So I've tried to remember everything point form at this point. But first of all, I'd like to thank Ann for a fantastic year, a very hard year. We never actually got to really see everyone in person, but she was the glue that held our club together and had us showing up to these meetings every year, or every week. So it's great that we've got growth and we continue to do so. One of Ann's biggest things that she pushed for her year was to make Rotary more visible in the community. And that is one of the main things I'm going to carry forward, and hopefully we can continue with that. So we did start with a video that Dwayne has graciously made for us. I don't know if anyone has seen it, but Tim, do you have that queued up?
I have
Dean, yeah, Dwayne's going to do it. Yeah.
I have it queued up. Yep.
Dwayne is going to show this video. It's going to be our new promotional video. We're hoping to start getting out today. So let me know what everyone thinks.
Hi, my name's Anne Smith. I'm the current president of the Rotary Club of Innisfil, a very proud member of the Rotary Club of Innisfil. We chose Innisfil to retire to when we left our jobs in Toronto because we had heard it was such a good community.
When we came here, it was a very, very small community. I noticed right away volunteering was big.
My first contact with Rotary came from a reach out from one of the members saying, hey, would you be interested in coming to a meeting and hearing a bit about us? And, once I went to my first meeting and started talking, I realized it's about fellowship. It's about, service above self, right? Which in policing, we're all about giving back to the community, supporting the community. So it was a real alignment with my own personal values, with the values of the police service. So it was just a good fit to join the Rotary Club.
Everybody gets along, everybody supports everybody, and that's what drew me to the Innisfil Rotary Club. It's our chance to give back to the community.
I just like the feeling I have in Innisfil when I drive around. It's hard to go out and not run into somebody you know. If you go to the grocery store, you go to the Y, you always run into somebody you know, and it leads to great conversations.
We've got two great fundraising opportunities coming up. The first one is Beer for a Year tickets, $10 a ticket, 3 for $25, advertised widely on our social media sites. You can buy them online, or you can visit us at the Innisfil Market on Thursdays, and we have a booth there where we are selling the tickets. The second big event that we have coming up is a bottle return drive. We are going to have one on July 10th in 3 different locations throughout the town. We're going to have it at the Innisfil Community Church on Innisfil Beach Road. We're going to be at the Legion in Lefroy, and we're also going to be at the Smith Lumberyard up in Cookstown.
I think one of the best things we did 46 years ago was to move here. It was good for my family, and it's certainly good for my wife and I.
Rotary is going to be back soon. We have been here, you just haven't seen us. You will see us a lot more in the community in the months to come. So thank you for your continued support of everything that we do to help the community.
Yes.
Well done.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks again, Dwayne. So hopefully we can get that sent out to everybody and everyone can start sharing that and draw more attention to the community and to Innisfil Rotary itself. So other than that, my big plans for the year again is growth in the community. I want to hold more community events, get more well-known, have more barbecues. One of the big things I want to talk to everyone about is, well, when we're able to meet in person again, is the virtual run I was planning. I was talking to Tim a little bit about it, but I would like to move that to the spring when we can all meet again, be able to do that at the trail, get the involvement with the Y, get involvement with the community, do a craft, and just make it one of the biggest events we can. Try and get hundreds of people out together instead of hundreds of people out running on their own. Have events, go back to how we had it before, maybe get some live music, get everyone else involved as well. First meetings are nervous. But yeah, no, just hoping to plan that out. But we do have some business for this weekend. So Doug, if you'd like to talk about the bottle drive we're planning and what we've come up with.
Hello, good morning, President Dean. Wow, that sounds a little different. Yeah, good morning, everyone. We had a quick meeting last night for those that weren't on it. I want to say thank you very much for those that were. And we're looking for probably a few more volunteers for this Saturday. As Ann alluded, we're at 3 different sites. The biggest challenge with this one is we're going to be flying by the seat of our pants a little bit because we really don't know what the flow or the customer flow and the bottle flow is going to be. And we have no idea how this is going to turn out. We're putting the final details to it now as far as where we're going to get bags and where everything's going back to and what day that's going to happen. We may also be looking for some volunteers early next week to help in the returns program. So if you're tied up this weekend, I totally get it. Maybe next week you can help out in trying to get some of this stuff returned. Ann Smith has put together a great roster of people. I think there's still a few holes in it that Ann's looking to help fill. The best way to do that is just touch base with Ann. She can tell you exactly what she has left open and the spots that we can fill up. I'm really excited about this. Everyone who's coming out, I need you to remember sort of two things that are really important. One is sort of some of the COVID protocols. So please bring masks. We're going to have masks and sanitizer and gloves on site, but if you've got your own stuff, bring your own stuff. Be prepared to be safe, please. The second part of the safety protocol is closed-toed shoes, work boots preferred, but at least good-soled shoes. Remember, we're going to be working with beer cans, which may have sharp edges. We're going to be working with glass bottles that may have sharp edges, cracked, broken, things like that. Bring leather gloves if you've got them. We'll supply whatever we've got. Again, good footwear. Be prepared for the sun. Bring some suntan lotion. We're going to have water on site. We're going to have some shade tents on site. We're going to make it as comfortable as you can. Bring a fold-up chair, because I'm sure there's going to be some times where we may not be busy. I'm sure there's some times where we're not going to have time to sit down. Let's hope it's more of the latter, but we have no idea what we're up against. This is the first time this club has ever done this. So we're shooting at a bit of a moving target. And I apologize for that for those of you that really like to have everything planned in super detail. I think we've done a great job in planning this. We've pulled it together fairly quickly. One of the things that we're still looking for, and if somebody can PM me or call me after the meeting, if you've got any contacts, is I'd love to be able to track down some Coroplast signage. And I think I can find Coroplast, but I'd love to find somebody with a vinyl cutter that can just whip off some quick letters that just say, Bottle Drive this Saturday with an arrow on it, sort of deal. If anybody has any contacts, you know that we could whip off that fairly quickly. I think that's one of our shortcomings on the list.
Doug, I'm going to go to the library after this, well, when the library opens today, to see if they can help us at all. So I'll let you know.
And also,
other than that, we've got two places to store some stuff. Again, I don't know whether it's going to be, we're going to have to do a storage run at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when trailers fill up, or it's going to be, we don't do it till 6 o'clock at night when things shut down. I really have no idea how this is going to work. So bear with us on this first one. This is a trial and error, sort of shooting at a moving target, like I said. And at the end of the day, this is our first time getting together in a year and a half. So I'm really looking forward to seeing some faces. I'm sure we're going to have some laughs, take some pictures. You know what? This is the first kick of the cat of this. We're doing 2 more this summer. I'm really excited about this. And let's just go out and have fun. And it's going to be whatever it is. And let's enjoy it. Oh, the last thing is spread the word. If you haven't already connected with your email list, your social media list, your Instagram list, connect with all those people. I sent out a bunch of emails last night, and I can't believe all the emails coming back over the evening and this morning about, yeah, I've got cases, come over to the house, pick them up. So you just got to ask. If you don't ask, you're not going to get it. You got to ask. Put it out there. Thanks, guys.
Doug?
Yep.
Doug, the empties that we do have, do you want us to bring them to the location?
Let's hold on to them for right now if we possibly can, because again, I don't know what our volumes are going to be. And if we're just going to move them out of your garage or Al's garage onto my trailer to only back into another garage, may not make any sense. So let's just hold tight on those. And if we wind up space at the end of the day and if things slow down at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll go round them up. If things are crazy, we'll just hold on to them and we'll take them on Monday or Tuesday and get them back to the beer store. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Doug,
Michael, go ahead.
Doug, a quick question. For those of us who couldn't tolerate the fruit flies in our garage anymore, who do we send the cash to?
Good question. Bring it on Saturday. We'll tabulate it together and we'll figure it out. I don't know, or give it to Ann or Dean or Chris Hoagie or whoever. I don't care. Whatever works.
Thank you.
But the fruit flies aren't that bad. Come on. It's the smell.
It was bad. It was bad.
Just
Thanks, Michael.
count so that we can actually, at the end of the whole event, actually be able to say what was the physical amount of returns we did. So I think that would be good to know. Like I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take back my empties before the event, because why have more being piled there if we can just keep returning as we go?
Absolutely. And some of the beer stores are limiting returns. I know I talked to Ben down in Bellewart, and they're limiting some returns coming back. So, but do what you can. I really appreciate it. Again, thanks. And we'll see many of you on Saturday. Have fun.
Okay. Dwayne, check.
Ann sent a schedule out to everybody. So again, if you don't know where you're going, please reach out to Ann, or if you have a couple hours, reach out to Ann and she can tell you, well, she'll tell you where to go. So let's get an update from Tim and Jeff, the co-chairs for Bottle of Beer for a Year.
All right, we still need more ticket sellers because we still have lots of tickets to go. So sooner people can get in touch with me. Saturday be a good opportunity to get tickets, maybe even sell some tickets, who knows? Well, depends how busy we are and all that. If we sell them all out, it's going to be great. It'll bring us in about 10 grand. So we need to get out there and sell them. They're not a hard sell. They're easy to sell. We need people for the farmers market tomorrow, and we'll go from there. Other than that, everything's going well. So Tim, you got anything to add to that?
I'll put the sign up list onto Club Runner, send that out promptly. I meant to do it already. It's just this week's getting away on me. You know, if you talk to people and they say, oh, I can't make it out to the farmers market, or for whatever reason they can't get to you, push them to go to the website. I mean, we can sell the tickets online. We just send them the ticket stubs electronically, just like we did the 50-50 draw. So, as Jeff said, they're not that hard to sell.
So Tim, sorry, just volume problems this morning. You said the online tickets are available, so people can purchase them online now too? Yeah,
it's the same tickets. It's just they're using our Square portal when they buy it off the website. So the I can send the link back out to everybody.
And I get people e-transferring me money, and I just send them a picture of the stub, and we're good to go.
Whatever works.
Yep.
Tim, is the Square available at the market as well?
Yes, I will make sure it's there.
Okay.
I think that's everything.
Jeff, I got some of the first print of tickets. Are we supposed to return those to you and get the ones with the right license number on them?
If they're, if you still have ones that are full books, yes. Otherwise, just sell them. Because I've got the new ones coming hopefully today. I'll get them. So then I'll just swap them out. Just keep selling it.
And we can do that at the market?
Yeah, I'll have them with me.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have a list of volunteers for the market this week, Tim, or do you need to send that out?
I'll send out the invite shortly after this meeting.
Okay, great. One thing I forgot to mention earlier, and I was hoping to talk to Susie about, with things opening back up, if you're going to the library today, we're trying to talk about possibility of maybe holding the harvest dinner again this fall.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay. We can start planning. If that's the case, do you think they'll be open, that we'll be allowed to have a large amount of people, or?
That's what we got to check. We got to see what the opening is, see how many people are going to be allowed indoors. But even if it's a smaller, even if we're only allowed 50 people indoors, I say we do it.
Okay, we'll start working on it.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, other than that, I didn't have too much more today. Did anyone else have any new business they wanted to discuss? Yeah, well, we're gonna have a really good news round, but I don't want it to be good news. I want today's news from everybody to be your favorite story about past President Ann for the last year. It's not about me today, it's about Ann. Just favorite story for the last year in Rotary. So we will start with Jen.
Put me on the spot, eh?
Absolutely.
I don't know if there's a story particular to Rotary. I just think that from the moment I started at the town of Innisfil, I was connected to Anne pretty quickly with Risardo fundraising and working with her on Rotary, working with her on Innisfil Community Foundation. I just feel so fortunate to have gotten to know her so well over the last 3 years and just really learn a lot from Anne. So just really value your mentorship and our friendship. So that's it for me.
And Kel.
Oh, thanks, Dean, and congratulations to you, even though you're saying it's not about you today. I know you're gonna do an awesome job. I'm with Jen. Not a favorite story, but just as I've gotten to know Anne better over the year, talking back and forth about Rotary stuff, just so impressed with her leadership and organization and juggling all the balls that she had to juggle this past year. Just we're so very fortunate to have you in our club, Anne, and I just think it's great. So
thank you.
Monsieur Jeff.
Congratulations, Dean, on your presidency this year. Hopefully it'll be as good a year as it was past year. So Anne has always been there when you had a question, you need to get something answered. She'd be right there and she'd send you back an email. You'd send something to her and it was back in a matter of a few minutes. And she's always been there for everybody in the club, not just a few people, but she's been there for everybody. And she's done a fantastic job over the year, especially being a COVID year. Everything was online, Zoom. It's taken a lot of out of everybody, I think, this COVID. I think Anne held it all together for everybody in this club. So, Anne, congratulations. Better on next year, Dean. We're going to get you going.
Thanks, Jeff.
It's not get me going, it's get the club going.
You're the man that's got to keep it going.
Yeah, I guess so. Go ahead, Susie.
So congratulations on a big day for you, Dean. It's great to have you as our new president. And Anne, I remember our conference we had up at Huntsville and how eager you were to get started as your incoming president. You jumped in with both feet when we had our original events, our live events. You were so supportive of our harvest dinner, our gingerbread contest, all the things that we did in person. And I'm so looking forward to getting back together again with everyone so we can have these wonderful times together again and not do this virtual stuff anymore. It'll be great. But we're going to have a great year again, and I'm looking forward to working with everybody. Dean, you've got a great year ahead, and enjoy every moment of it. It's a wonderful time to be a president of a Rotary Club. So thank you, Anne, for your service.
Thank you.
No, again, Susie, I'm looking for, unmute yourself.
So yeah, no, I'm looking to see everyone in person again with the opening of in stage 3 with gatherings up to 25 outdoors. I'm hoping that once that's able and we can find a Wednesday where there's no rain in the forecast, that we can all meet in the church that morning. Because I have this year's pins for everybody as well that I'm hoping to give to everyone because they're just sitting on my desk. Tim.
Well, first of all, congratulations, President Dean. I'm looking very, very much forward to working with you throughout the year so that I can be ready to steal your thunder in 2022. All kidding aside, this is going to be amazing. But to past President Anne, I'm certainly not going to try to make you weepy and cry, but I think that though nobody would want to be a president during a year like COVID. Unfortunately, you were the one that happened to, but I don't know how many other people would have been able to hold up as well as you did, because you are a true manifestation of resilience. I mean, the fact of what you went through successfully and still stayed positive and a powerful force and an organizing force, man, it is intense. And I think that is a story that I think needs to carry forward forever. It's like during this 1 year that a lot of other groups have folded, we actually persevered because of your strength. And I'm honored to have been working with you through this. And I think that you're a wonderful asset to our club. And just I'm so glad we didn't lose you.
Thank you, President-elect Tim.
My pleasure.
Doug.
Really? How the heck do you follow that? My goodness. Well, President Dean, just to put it in perspective, only 358 more days to go, just so you know. Past President Ann, it's been awesome working with you. Everybody's bang on. And one of the things that a lot of people maybe don't know is all of the work that you do in the background. How many phone calls we've had about digging about different ideas and searching out different opportunities and possibilities. And people like you really keep people like me grounded and on the right path, because sometimes I can get a little astray. And you've been absolutely fantastic at keeping that momentum going, keeping the club in the right direction. And just like Tim said, that perseverance of not give up. We can do this, we can make this work, and we will continue to strive for something better, which is really what Rotary is all about, striving to help others and striving to be better. With your leadership, we had a fantastic year under some incredibly difficult terms. Thank you so much for all of your efforts and all of your excellent work in the background that most people probably have never even seen. So thank you again.
Thanks, Doug.
You're muted.
Yep, thank you. Debbie and Paul, I know you haven't been with us long, but did you have anything to add for the last few weeks you were with us?
Actually, we just want to say congratulations, President Dean. And Anne, it was actually very nice to meet you when you came to our home and delivered everything personally. That was great. Instead of us having to go to you, you came to us. And from what everybody's been saying, seems that you are a very enthusiastic individual, and you just have a lot of, I guess it's will and time for the community. And we appreciate that. And we're glad that we could spend the last couple of weeks of your term with you.
Thank you.
The Gilchrist family.
Well, I was with Anne from the very beginning because we were volunteering for the Rizzardo for over in Cookstown Library. And Anne said, tell me about Rotary, because I have my Rotary jacket on. And I said, why don't you come to a meeting? Little did I know that she would end up owning the place. And it was the best recruiting I ever did. I'm very proud of myself. And I count her as a friend, and I think it was a wonderful move on both our parts. And Dean, I'm looking forward to great things. I've always said that we need the young blood now to expand the club, and I'm sure you're going to do us proud.
Thank you, Sue. You're the reason I'm in Rotary.
Go
ahead.
Oh, me next.
You next up.
Okay, so first of all, President Dean, congratulations. We're really looking forward to working with you. It's going to be an awesome year. And I know that you're going to have a lot of support from a lot of wonderful Rotarians. I just want to mention what Tim said. I don't think we can add much to what Tim said. All of us feel the very same way, but Tim, you put it very well. And everything that Tim said, everybody in this club feels the same way. Past President Ann, the importance of the Rotary pin and the Rotary jacket. So this morning you were given the past president's pin and the past president's jacket. and you're going to wear those with pride. I have those two items, and I really wear them with pride. But also, it can lead to a quick conversation with someone, and before you know it, they've joined the Rotary Club. So you're a perfect example of what it's like to meet someone you don't know anything about Rotary. You ask them a question, and lo and behold, you end up being the president of the club and doing an awesome job. I just want to add a couple of things. I've been very lucky to be the sergeant at arms for a few of our presidents. It's an honor to hold that position. You work closely with the president, and the last year I've enjoyed every moment of working with you. You've been an inspiration to me, and after 76 years, I thought maybe these things don't happen very much anymore. But you know what? I look forward to Wednesday mornings. I look forward to turning it back to you and listening to you and seeing what you do. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, Al. People are going to start making me cry.
Better you than me. Thank you, Al. I know we had a discussion about you being my sergeant at arms, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't want anyone else sitting next to me every morning. Sue, you were talking about being the reason that Anne is here. So you can all blame Janet for me. It's her fault that I'm here now, President. So that's on you. Dr. J.
Well, thank you, President Dean. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Dwayne. That was an outstanding video. It's wonderful. But you have to understand, when Al Gilchrist says you can't drive around town without running into somebody you know, it's because he knows everybody in Innisfil. And I want to congratulate you on a very unique year. You belong to a set of Rotary Club presidents around the world that presided over a worldwide pandemic and kept moving Rotary forward. So that's a big congratulations. And secondly, one of the fun things for me during your year was that you sent out through Club Runner in case you'd like to link with a Rotary Club in Britain to attend their meeting. And I did. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. So thank you for the opportunity. And again, congratulations on your year.
Thank you, Dr. Doug.
John isn't officially a member yet, but Monica will be reaching out. He will be my first new member of my term. So John, thank you for being with us for these last few weeks. Have you learned anything with us so far?
Well, absolutely. Congratulations to you, Dean. When we talked originally, I didn't realize you were going to be the president. So I guess that's an added bonus. And thank you for your expertise, I'm told, last year. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you a little bit more as we get to see each other in person. All the best.
Thank you, John. We're looking forward to having you as a member.
Whitney.
Okay, I'm ready. Mine won't make you cry though. My favorite memory of Anne is, I don't even know if you were president yet, but we were wrapping Christmas boxes at the church. And that was the fun day where I lost my phone. And it was snowy and it was cold. And Anne helped me look for my phone. And then even when I got back to work, all scared that I couldn't find it, she emailed me and checked in and wanted to know if I had found my phone. And I did end up finding it in a really stupid place. But I just remember Anne helping me look in the parking lot in the cold and the snow and then following up to make sure I had found it. So that's my favorite memory of Anne.
I was so worried for you. I know people have their lives on their phone, so I'm really glad that you found it.
Yes.
Mr. Dwayne.
Yes, thank you, President Dean. I have been here for not too long, but for the time that I have been here, I think that Anne's confidence has given myself confidence, and I've been looking forward to the Wednesdays because not being around a group of people every week it kind of gets draining and lonely. And I think I never thought a group of well-seasoned people would be so fun to be around every morning, because I am a part of other groups, and and it's not as fun. And I love the energy that everyone brings here, especially the competence that Anne has as well. It really does establish leadership. It establishes a place of a safe space. And I look forward to being here for many more years. And as I continue to get more seasoned in this space, I'm gonna definitely have some more fun, and hopefully I can bring some more of my skills to uplift and also help President Dean to really sort of shape the future of the Rotary Club.
Thank you, Dwayne. If you think we're fun on Zoom, just wait till you see us in person. We are a wild and crazy bunch. We're going to have some really good times. And thank you for everything you have done in the short time that you have been part of our club. You've been amazing. And we are so excited to be moving forward with you as part of our club. Thank you.
If I may, President Dean, Dwayne, I love being called well-seasoned. and we'll age you, don't worry.
I'm just going to refer to that from now on. On my birthday, I'm not getting older, I'm getting more seasoned. Eleanor, what would you like to say?
Good morning. Congratulations, Dean. I'm looking forward to the next year. I guess one of the impressions, one of the things that stuck out in my mind with Anne was we had to meet at the Risardo Center. I pick up the Rotary mail, and she says, Eleanor, don't worry about it. I'll meet you at the Risardo Center. It was a hot, sunny day. She was undergoing treatments, and she met me, and after I got into the car, I said, wow. She had her mask, her Rotary mask on, and she was dressed in her Rotary shirt and everything. And that so impressed me, Anne, that what you were going through, and you showed up at the parking lot, just amazing. And you've been an amazing lady. I've enjoyed my year with you.
Thank you, Eleanor. I appreciate that.
Harry.
Good morning, everyone. Apologies, I joined the meeting a little late. I had a neighbor call who needed some assistance with an issue. So anyway, that's how my day started. Dean, thumbs up to you. Congratulations. And I'll let you know I've renewed my dues for the year. So anyway, Anne, it's been a great year for our club, as everybody says. And what you've done over the last year is just tremendous. The success we've had, I think we should be an outstanding club of all the clubs in the world. So what you've done for us and kept us on the right line, and many successes that we have accomplished and will because of what you've done this past year. Meeting you first off, you come across very professional and personable, and you brought inspiration to our club. And so I'm glad that I was able to work with you on various committees and some of the other projects, and it was a pleasure working with you with them. So thank you for the year and for your service above self for our club. You're a perfect fit for Rotary.
Thank you, Barry.
Now, the reason I'm here, Janet.
Yeah, I laugh at that because I got you involved in so many other things. I'm surprised. That's awesome. Congratulations, Dean. I really didn't think that you would have stepped up quite as soon as after, but knowing you, I can see why you stepped up so much sooner. So congratulations, President Dean. It feels weird calling you that, but we look forward to the year coming. President Ann, or past President Ann, as we are now PP Ann. One of the things that really amazed me is your dedication to the club, you know, during difficult times. You had a double whammy there. But one of the things that I think I have to, I correct me if I'm wrong, it was you that went to a Rotary Club meeting in Britain and were the only female, and you came back totally, you didn't even know they were going to let you in the room. And I think that was kind of a neat story to listen to, but also it kind of brought a perspective back to our club in how diverse we are, and inclusive within our own community, that we just are just such a wonderful group of people. Are patting everybody on the back, but at the same token, the fact that you were able to experience, and let us know that there are still clubs out there that don't have women in them, and I think that's that's really says a lot to our club as well. So congratulations, Anne, on I want to say a great year, because I've really enjoyed being part of your club year. Congratulations.
Thanks, Janet. Yeah, that club I went to really was your grandfather's club. They were, I think they're still shell shocked that I showed up at their meeting. So you could see they were floundering, you know, what do we do? But yeah, it was an experience, that's for sure.
Well, Janet, about stepping up, it's kind of hard when you get cornered by Doug and Jeff at the parade, telling me that I'd be great as president. You got it from all angles. So it was more being, well, I guess I stepped up after I got voluntold to the position. So,
well, I can agree about Dr. J's persuasion, because it was because of him I became a Rotarian in 2010, and so yeah, I can totally understand that.
So that's where you get it from.
I was actually with Janet the first time we met, Dean. We were struggling trying to put the Rotary tent up, I think, at the market or somewhere, and Dean just appeared out of nowhere and volunteered to help us put this tent up. We weren't tall enough to reach the heights, and Janet soon was chatting to him and convincing him that he should really come to a Rotary meeting. So here we are.
Well, we do have that stipulation that you have to have a trailer or a truck. Now you need to have height, right? So
Doug's to blame for me being here, and you can all raise your hands if he's the person that got you involved in this place. So we love you, Doug.
Mr. Tuff, who was great to meet at the market last week. Anything to put?
Well, yes, thank you so much, past President Ann. Several of us are here because of you and your leadership this year, and from being a presenter back in January to that warm invitation of you're more than welcome to sit through the rest of our meeting. I do appreciate that. President Dean, big shoes to fill. However, I met you at the farmers market finally for the first time, and I think you're big enough to fill them. So congratulations.
That's a polite way of calling me fat.
Oh, no.
Thank you, man.
Hang on.
I don't take offense, don't worry. No one can make fun of me like I can.
Brandy. Call.
Congratulations, President Dean. You're going to be awesome. Well, you're already awesome. And Anne, I'm going to say my favorite memory is the first memory I have of you when we met at the fireside chat at the Tim Hortons. We had so much fun. I'll never forget that day. And Tim and Janet pretty much summed up everything I was feeling and wanted to say. You truly are an inspiration. Even through everything you've been through, you're still thinking of everybody else all the time, and you've been there for everybody, and that's an amazing thing. And I thank you for that. You've also been there for me through the ups and downs that we've been through despite everything you're already going through. And that's truly amazing.
Thank you, Brandy. Appreciate it.
Barb?
Thank you, President Dean. It's interesting when you meet a new person. For the first time we met, and we've mostly met only on Zoom, to know somebody, because it's the vibe and stuff you get from people that either attracts you or repels you. But Anne somehow has been able to project the welcoming and the supportiveness and so on a Zoom meeting. I'm not quite sure how you get that talent, but it's a good one. And we've all referred to your illness this year, Anne, and you were amazing, truly amazing. I know people who have stopped going to work because they've got a cast on their leg or something like that. And you persevered through some of the worst days, I'm sure, when days you'd rather stayed in bed, but you were on the Zoom call at 7:30 on Wednesday morning. But you persevered, and your hair is back, so all good, all things are good. And I like the curls in it that you try to keep down. They're kind of cute. But as a lot of Rotarians have said, your leadership has been amazing, but your friendship more so. I find that when Sue was talking about meeting you with her Rotary jacket on, and almost immediately you probably knew, Sue, that Anne was the Rotarian, just didn't have the paperwork done yet. And it's just amazing to me that you can enter a club and so quickly put your arms around the philosophies and the goals and ambitions of Rotary, and do so in such a way, in such a trying year. But you're friends to many of us now, and that in itself is something. If you can make one new friend a year, you're doing really well, and we've made lots. So I think that you'll enjoy past president, and if you could get Dean in shape, that would be great. And I know you'll be there to answer all his questions, and maybe put your feet up for just a couple of days or something.
Thank you, Barb, and thank you for all the support and friendship you've given me over the past year. You were always there. As I said last week, you knew my hospital schedule as well as I did, I think, and you were always there checking to see how each of those treatments went. And there is a football match this afternoon I will be watching. England and Denmark are in the semi-finals, so that will be a very stressful afternoon for me, but hopefully a good result. So thanks, Barb.
Ken.
Congratulations, new President Dean. You're going to have a great year. I'm sure we're going to open up the meetings at sometime in the near future, and we'll be able to meet together. That's going to be lots of fun. And my memories of Anne are how engaging you are. You're out, great personality, and I just can't say enough about your leadership in the past year, and it's been fantastic. You've held the club together, and everyone seems to enjoy themselves during a Zoom meeting. Who could do that? And by the way, your hair is great. It's not even gray.
Thank you, Ken.
So
I would just like to mention that our Assistant District Governor, Barb, was saying that we have grown quite a bit this year. We've had 5 new members, and we've got a 6th one in the waiting room there. And during COVID, I think that's a great accomplishment for our club. It shows how welcoming our club can be to new members, that people are joining us during a pandemic. And we're so looking forward to meeting them all in person when we can all get together again.
Monica, I know you're tied up, but can you chime in?
I can. Good morning. I do apologize for having the camera off. Those of you that didn't see the chat, my puppy was spayed yesterday, and I know I'm just kind of moving around with her, so I just didn't want to be a distraction. And congratulations, Dean. I know you're going to do a great job. Sorry, President Dean. I know you're going to do a great job, and I do look forward to working alongside you. with the membership chair. So looking forward to that. And past President Ann, I wasn't here for the full, for your full term. I was here prior to when past President Ann Kell was president. Then I missed some time there, and I'm now back. So you welcomed me back with open arms, and I appreciate that. And talking to you with regards to the membership chair position, you know, very detailed, and I know you're there for me even going forward. So I do appreciate that. And
thank you, Monica. We were delighted to have you back, and we know you'll make a great membership chair. Dean has lots of stuff to pass on to you.
Perfect. Yep, we will meet up, I'm sure.
I have a giant box sitting at the front door for me to go. It looks like it'll take me about 3 years to go through it all. So, Brandy, I'm going to be getting you to help and read everything and just give me the gist of it. So with that being everyone's saying all these great things about Anne scares the hell out of me even more. She's done a fantastic job over these years, like I said earlier, keeping the glue together. But you got to realize what I'm coming into. Getting called president is still a weird feeling, but I have to follow Anne. Before that, I was with Ann Kell, and before that was Grace. So three of the probably most fantastic ladies I've ever met, and now I've got to follow all three of them. So it's going to be a very tough year, but I think it's going to be a very great year. I want all the committee heads probably to start taking some meetings with things opening up. What can we start to do? I'm looking forward to our first board meeting to discuss how we can grow as a team this year. And before I close it out, why don't I give it to Anne to say one last.
Thank you, President Dean. I'm excited for you. I mean, there's so many things we've wanted to do over the past almost 18 months that we haven't been able to do. And now with the opening up, we're going to have the opportunity. And you will be an amazing leader for us to lead us through these times. And we're all ready to hit the deck running to support Dean in everything that he plans for the club over the next year. And we're excited for the future. So President Dean, I wish you all the best. Thank you for that round that you just did. I was not expecting that. I appreciate that, but the club's in very good hands moving forward. So congratulations and enjoy your year.
Thank you. So did anyone else have anything to add before we end today?
Janet's got her hand up there.
Go ahead, Janet.
Do you want me to do the learning corner?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I've got a short one here. This is about Interact. Interact, the Rotary Youth Program, was launched by the RI Board of Directors in 1962. The first Interact Club was established by the Rotary Club of Melbourne, Florida. Interact clubs provide opportunities for boys and girls of secondary school age to work together in a world of fellowship, of service, and international understanding. The term Interact is derived from inter for international and act for action. Every Interact club must be sponsored and supervised by a Rotary club and must plan annual projects of service to its school, community, and to the world. Today, there are over 7,200 Interact clubs with more than 155,000 members in 88 countries. Interactors develop skills in leadership and attain practical experience in conducting service projects, thereby learning the satisfaction that comes from serving others. A major goal of Interact is to provide opportunities for young people to create greater understanding and goodwill with youth throughout the world. There we go.
Thank you, Janet. Tim, I do have to meet with you sometime soon. I actually have your president-elect pin for you. So we'll get that to you. But if there's nothing else, again, thank you, Anne. Glad we got to make a lot of this about you today, and look forward to the future. Everyone have a great day.
Bye all.
Peace all.